guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a brand that I recently tried that offers a blend of spices or a cocktail of spices that have no added salt. So if you've been looking for a brand that offers that option, you're watching the right video. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so what put me on the path of looking for blended spices that have no added salt was my desire to reduce the amount of salt that I use in my cooking. You know, as you add on in years and your metabolism is changing, the way your body operates is changing, you have to then become more conscious of the type of spices or the type of food that you put into your body. And salt was one of the things that I really wanted to drastically cut down on. I wanted to be able to use flavors instead, like build flavors through other methods, through different spices, to bring out the flavor in the food as opposed to relying on salt or relying on spices that have added salt to help give me that taste that I'm looking for. So this is how I started looking for spices with no added salt. Excess salt or using a lot of salt in your food could increase blood pressure. You could also increase the risk of a stroke and also the risk of heart failure or kidney disease. So I just wanted to, you know, as you grow old, as I'm getting older, I just wanted to take care of my body or do my possible best in making sure that I am giving my body or feeding my body the right food. All right, so in my desire to achieve that or to use less spices with added salt, I discovered this company called CultureSpice. It is an American-based company, but they do ship outside the United States. I live in Canada and they were able to ship it to me, and the cost of shipping was affordable to me anyways, in my own opinion. All right, and another reason I wanted to mention why I really appreciate this blend of spices that have no added salt is that using blended spices with no added salt allows you the room to control the amount of salt that goes into your food. And if you're like me, I like to mix up the spices because to me, it enhances the flavor of the food. So it allows me to control, so I can add as much spice that I want. And when I talk about spice, I don't mean the amount of pepper that goes into the food. It's more so like different spices like thyme, curry, sage, etc. So I like to use as much as I like without having to worry about the added salt already in these individual spices before I actually get to adding salt to my food. So I like the blended spices with no added salt because it gives me that room, that flexibility to control the amount of salt that goes in when I do actually add salt into my food. All right, and another thing I do like about the company, I like the spice itself. It's non-GMO, no MSG, vegan, and 100% natural. So I love that about that. And also it saves you that inconvenience of having to look for individual spices to add to the food. If you want to have thyme, you get thyme on its own. And if you want to add curry, you have to get curry on its own. You want to add cumin, you have cumin on its own. So the blended spices, it gives me all of these spices in just one bottle. So it saves me that inconvenience of having to get the different individual spices. I just have it in one bottle. So that's one thing. That's another reason why I really do appreciate these blended spices. All right, so I am going to show you guys what it looks like, and I will show you as well the label and also the ingredients for each spice. They do have a variety of spices. I know they have seafood spices, and they have Cajun spice as well. They have other types of spices or different names for the different blends that they have. I just got some of it. I didn't get all of it. I will definitely be going back to get more, but I got the aroma, I got the Cajun, I got the aroma heat, and I tried all of them in my food, and they tasted beautiful. Well, I would say they tasted beautiful, but the flavor in the food was amazing. I loved it. It just brought out the flavors in the food. I loved it. All right, so I'm going to show you guys the actual product, and I will show you guys the ingredients that each of the products that I got come with. So this is the Aroma Heat. And these are the ingredients at the back. So it has cumin, it has ginger, curry, turmeric, chili pepper, oregano, sage, and thyme. And this one I really love because the chili pepper in it, and also because of the other choice of spice in it. And the next one is, it's just called Aroma, and this one is the same as the other. The only difference in this one is that there is no chili pepper. So that's the only difference. And I just wanted to get the both of them, so I got them. All right, this is it, and it has the same ingredients with the Aroma Heat, but it's just minus the chili pepper in it. And I love this as well. If I already have a lot of pepper in the food, I would just use this one instead of the Aroma Heat. So I would still get those blend of spices that I want in the food. I get the flavor that I want that this gives me, but just minus the chili pepper. I would have already added my own chili pepper. And the next that I got was so this is the Cajun Spice. So I got the Cajun Spice. I love Cajun Spice. So I use a Cajun Spice for my my wings, when I'm spicing some of my meats, etc. Especially when I'm air frying those wings, I use a Cajun Spice. So this is a Cajun Spice, and this is the ingredient that comes in the Cajun. You have granulated garlic, you have paprika, celery seed, onion powder, black pepper, cayenne pepper, parsley flakes. I love the flavor I get when I use the Cajun Spice, and it's salt free, so then you can control whatever salt you want to put, the amount of salt you want to put in the food. So I love this. And those are the 3 spices that I got from CultureSpice. But like I mentioned earlier, they do have other options. So I will put the link once again in the description box down below the video, so you guys can check them out and see the different spices, the blend of spices that they offer. And you can go for what you like. And I'm just gonna mention to you guys some of the health benefits of some of the spices, individual spices used in the blend to make up the blend. So I'm gonna start with the Aroma Heat. I'll just list just a little bit. I'm not gonna say all of it. So for the Aroma Heat, it has cumin, and cumin increases antioxidant intake. It may improve your blood sugar control as well. It also has turmeric. Turmeric has the potential to improve heart health, and it's a potent anti-inflammatory agent. So, and then there's sage as well. Sage is high in vitamin K, also contains minerals like magnesium, zinc. So these are multivitamins that you would want to have on a daily, you're recommended to have a daily intake. All right, and then some of the individual spices that I do love in the Cajun is the paprika. It contains capsaicin. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly, but you will forgive me. It's a compound found in peppers that has a wide range of health benefits. In the Cajun as well, there's some parsley flakes. It contains antioxidants. It supports bone health. So these are some of the great benefits to your body when you use these spices in your food. These are some of the great benefits you get when you use them. So I really do appreciate having these blend of spices on hand to add into my food, and they come with no added salt, because some of the blended spices I see out there in the grocery store, they have added salt in them, or they have some kind of sodium or something in that family of salt already added into it. So when you're adding those things, you may get a certain flavor from them, but you still want to have a little bit of salt in it. So all those things add up. You're adding a blend of spices that already has its own salt, and then you're adding your own salt into the food. They all add up in general into the in terms of the sodium level in the food. So having these blended spices with no added salt is awesome for me anyways. All right, so I wanted to share that with you guys, and I will put all the information for the company down below the link, well, down below in the description box. All right, so let me know your thoughts if you've tried this company before. If you've not, I recommend you try them out. They're great. I love it. All right, so let me know your thoughts, and thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button. Please like the video, please share, and I will see you guys in the next video.